Hi everyone, happy Friday. Welcome to our next installment of Dr. Tag's Tips. Today we're going to go over 3 great neck stretches. A lot of people have been spending extended time sitting at their desks, typing on their computers, and everyone has tons of neck and shoulder stress and tension right now, so here's a great thing you can do to help yourself out. The first stretch is for the muscles on the side of the neck. So what you're going to do is you're going to tilt your head to the side. You're going to put your hand on top of your head. You want your elbow pointing directly to the side. In fact, pretend like you have a piece of glass in front of you and behind you, and you don't want your elbow to touch it. Sometimes if you could do this stretch up against a wall, and that's really helpful because then you can keep your elbow touching the wall and it forces you to keep your arm over. So you're actually pulling in this direction. You're pulling your neck to the side. You should feel a nice stretch on the side. If you want to get even more of a stretch out of it, you can actually turn your hand so your palm is facing forward, or put a small weight in your hand. If you hold a small weight in your hand, also palm facing forward. That'll give you a little bit extra of a stretch. You want to hold that for 30 seconds and do the same thing on the other side for 30 seconds. So that's the first stretch for the muscles on the side of your neck, which are the scalene muscles. The last 2 groups of muscles we're going to stretch are the upper traps and the levator scapulae muscles, and those are in the back of the neck where it meets the shoulder. So the first one is going to be with your head in a diagonal. You want your nose and your elbow both pointing in the same direction diagonally to the side. Again, your arm is pulling this way, bringing your neck forward. You should feel a nice pull in the upper shoulder area there, right where your shoulder muscles meet your shoulder blade. You hold a nice steady stretch for 30 seconds and you repeat on the other side. Again, nose and elbow pointing in the same direction diagonally to the side, and you're pulling in this direction towards the ground, and you should feel the nice stretch there. The last one is kind of similar to that one, except instead of your nose and elbow in the same direction, you actually turn your head away and your elbow's going one direction and your nose is going the other. One of my professors said something kind of corny. They said, pretend like there's a mouse in your pocket telling you the winning lottery numbers. But as lame as it is, I remembered it all these years later, so it worked. Again, you're pulling in this direction. You should feel the stretch in the same general area. And then you're going to repeat on the other side. You're using this arm again to pull in this direction. Nose and elbow opposite angles at 45 degrees in each direction. A nice steady stretch for 30 seconds. So if you do those, that whole protocol takes you 3 minutes. It's a great break in between all the time you're spending at your computer to stand up and do those. Sure, you can do them seated too, but I recommend standing because it gives you a break from all that sitting. I hope you enjoyed our video today. Stay tuned for next week's episode of Dr. Tag's Tips. Thanks.